There is no such thing as failure. Failure is just life trying to move us in another direction.
Voices of Virtue.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Voices of Virtue. We are so joyful that you are here with us. We dare not take it for granted. For every time you tune in, every time you pass through and listen at us. And remember, shout back. Let us know what you're enjoying. Let us know what you want to hear. Share it. Subscribe to it. But anyways, we thank you. We can't say that enough for you, because we are here for you. That's what Voices of Virtue is for. And with all that being said, we know all of us have a history, right? Every one of us that has breath in our body has a history. But with that being said, our history is his story. Okay? Our history is his story. Okay? When we talk about that story and the history, we talk about things of the past, okay? And when we talk about his story, we're talking about his glory. We've heard a little nugget. Y'all don't know the story behind the glory. Yeah. We all have a story. I don't care who you are, where you're from. We all have a story, okay? Just like we already know everybody, I don't care who you are, got some things they're going to take home to glory with them. They ain't going to tell nobody about it. Okay? But that's another whole subject. What we're talking about, our history is his story that now brings his glory. What you talking about here? Okay. When we have things in our past, a lot of times people want to hold you for who you are in your, or shall I say what you were or who you were in your past. And you can't do that. You can't judge a person by their past. Because first of all, if the truth be told, look at self. I dare not talk about nobody else when I got my own past. Okay? Who am I to talk about anybody? You sure? Really? Look at your past. Look at you. You are nothing but a filthy rag in God's eyesight. Okay? You can't talk about nobody, Cheryl. No. So my history, the things I've gone through, I've asked him for forgiveness for. Guess what? Daddy don't see that no more. A lot of times we go through things, we have things of our past, our history. We beat ourselves up. When Daddy don't even see it no more until you bring it up to him. When we go to him, he don't see it anymore. And you got to know that he don't see it anymore, okay? Know that repent is repenting. It's forgotten. It's cleansed, okay? It's history. But just go and sin no more. Okay. So now, you done went to him and he done forgave you. Please forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Don't worry about what man say about you, what man think about you. They are not your God. They're not. You don't have to answer to man. As long as God have your heart, as long as you have repented to him, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. We wouldn't have a story if we didn't have a history. That has now become his story because it's his glory. We can't take nothing away from him. It's his glory. I guarantee you, most of, how we call them, mega preachers or pastors or celebrity. I don't know how you would pronounce it because they're all men and women of God. They're no higher than nobody else, but they do deserve respect for whom God has called and anointed them to be, we do have to honor them. But what I'm saying is we're all his children in his eyesight because they all do respect. Okay, don't ever disrespect, your elders. So, but what I am saying is, when God called them to a place, he called them to a place for to be our elders, to be our overseers, to help us. Okay? So when we walk in error, we have someone that we can go to. We go to God, but we're not to be beat down for our mistakes. We're all going to make mistakes. We all are. But we can't use grace and mercy as a crutch to go and keep doing it, though. We can't do that. No, don't do that. Don't do that. No. You got those that are in sin, and you got those that are practicing sin. That's another whole subject for us to talk about. Okay, so you can't go and knowing that you're doing wrong when you know that you're doing wrong, and you know better. Do better. Do better. Because we will be held accountable. We will be held accountable. So I'm saying, go be who God called you to be. Walk holy. Walk righteous. Because people are watching you. They're watching. They're watching you. And you want to be that person that has a good name. Yeah. You do want a good name. But of course, people are going to lie on you. We already know this. That goes without saying. And you don't have to defend yourself neither. You don't. The truth will always unfold. It will always. I'm telling you that from experience. Don't try to defend yourself. That's not for you to do. That's for you to turn it over to the creator of yourself, him. Turn it over in prayer. So I just wanted to just hit that for a little bit. Like I say, I don't want to hold you long. I just always want to come and encourage you. I always want to edify, never to tear down. That's what we're here for. And remember, always, always, always know your identity. Walk in authority and stand in integrity, because there's no one to be and no one to do a better you. Thank you for tuning in to Voices of Virtue. We love you.